Welcome everybody to another video series here on the Insider Perks YouTube channel. My name is Brian Searle, the founder and CEO of Insider Perks, and today we're going to talk about escaping the competition with effective campground marketing. Now, as you can see here, we have a giant map of the United States in front of us. This is where we start all of these videos, just so you know that I haven't prepared this in advance. We're doing this completely live. And we are trying to, kind of give you advice based on something that I have never seen before or experienced. So we're going to come over here to this random city generator, and this is going to be our best friend. Down in the left-hand corner here, you can see is Reno, Nevada. We are going to hit a random U.S. city generator for 5 times, and whatever city lands in this bottom left-hand corner is where we're going to work from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Boise, Idaho. So let's take a look over here on Google Maps, and we will look at Boise, Idaho. We are going to pretend for the purposes of this video that your campground is in Boise, Idaho, but this will apply for any campground in any city, anywhere in the entire world. So take what I'm doing with Boise here, or what I will do, and take those lessons home, use it on your own campground. So this is the same thing that we do for new clients when they come to us at Insider Perks. You can do it for yourself and get kind of a head start. Whether you choose to work with us or you work with another marketing agency, you should know what you want to target when it comes to your audience for your campground. And this is how we figure it out. So what we want to do is we want to look at Boise in this instance. Now we're going to start with the city. In almost every instance, you start with the city that you're located in. Unless you're in a super rural township or a tiny little town that no one's heard of, you still should look at that to see what the search volume is, but you always want to start there. And you want to use a keyword research tool. Now, for the purposes of our video, we're going to use the tool that we use at our agency called Ahrefs. There are other keyword tools out there that are much less expensive. SEMrush is one of them. Well, that's probably more expensive. Google Ads has a keyword tool, or you can just look up free keyword tool in Google search, find something that's either cheap, free, or low cost, and you can do the same thing that I'm doing here. So let's look at Boise. We're going to go to this Keywords Explorer in Ahrefs here. And what we're going to look for is the name of the city, and we're going to attach campground, look for that, RV park, look for that, RV resort, look for that, cabin rentals, look for that, or glamping, and look for that. Now, we may not do all of those at every single RV park or campground. It certainly depends on whether you offer glamping or have cabin rentals or are an RV resort, for example. But either way, the idea is the same, right? What we want to do is we want to figure out why people in this case are coming to Boise and why they want to stay at a campground or RV park or rent a cabin or stay in glamping already. Forget building an audience. Your goal is not to build an audience. You're building a campground. Your goal is to figure out, now that you have a campground or when you build a campground, why are people already coming there and wanting what you are now providing so that you can get them to book with you. So let's look at our keyword tool. We're just going to type in Boise Campground. And we're going to see Boise Campground has a super low search volume of 0 to 10 per month. That's what this number is. And then you can also click over here specific to our software, but it's available in the other ones as well. And you can kind of see there's some matching keywords. So campground Boise, Idaho might be something that we could target. But again, that's kind of low. It's about 40 monthly searches. So we want to keep going here. So at the top, we're just going to swap out campground for RV park. And then we're going to look at the search results of that. So here you can see, if we go back to the main keyword, we've got a volume of 90 per month for that keyword. And then we can also go over to matching terms, and we can find some other related stuff here. So RV park in Boise, Idaho is one, Boise RV park Boise, and all these numbers add up to give you a significantly larger audience. And this is probably good enough for our purposes, right? And we could keep going. We could look for things like Boise cabin rentals, if you have those, to see if there's a market. Cabin rentals near Boise, Idaho has 40. You could look up glamping, you could look up RV resort, etc., etc. But for the purposes of us, that is a big enough audience. If you happen to not get lucky with your town, then what you want to do is you want to look at nearby towns that are within 20 to 30 miles of you. or you want to look at things that are really, really super close to you. So when you zoom in, you may not be able to choose your town, but you could be able to choose, for example, whatever this lake is over here that apparently is, oh, there, Arrow Rock Reservoir. Or you want to choose a national park or a hiking trail or a theme park or something that is bringing people to the area that they want to stay in a campground or an RV park or rent a cabin or go glamping while they experience. This is not something you decide. You don't get to pick this. These searches already exist in Google. Find out what they are and then optimize your marketing for those specific keywords. Stop guessing and start knowing. So in this case, our target is Boise RV Park. We found that. And so then the actionable items that we want to take from there are whoever we decide to work for through marketing, whether that's Insider Perks, whether that's another agency, whether that's you deciding to do it yourself, for your website, for your Google ads, for your collateral, for everything that you're doing, especially online. Right? Like there are certain liberties that you can take with print advertising and billboards and things that don't matter to Google. But for everything that's online, you really want to narrow in and focus on this specific keyword of Boise RV Park. And that's how you are going to really just escape the competition, because most of the competition is not doing this stuff. Now, there are certainly 1,000 layers on top of that we could stack if we needed to, but that's step number one, is identifying who your audience already is. Again, you are not creating your audience. You do not get to guess your own keywords. This is what is already happening in Google. If you can figure it out, you'll win. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video.